Let's look at 4 amazing examples of how augmented reality is now used in business to really delight customers. Augmented reality is changing businesses. AR, for short, is basically our ability to overlay digital images onto the real world. So you see this in windscreens, for example, that could display things, but you can also use your phone camera, your phone screen. So you simply point your camera and your phone screen into somewhere like Pokemon Go was a great example where you could see these little digital Pokemons popping up in different areas. So what I want to do here is to share with you 4 really amazing examples of how businesses are now using this technology. One of the first businesses that started using AR was IKEA, the Swedish furniture giant. And they now have an app called their Place app. And this basically allows you to place their furniture into your living room, into your kitchen, into your bedroom. So you simply use your phone or tablet, you point your camera at it in the app, and then you can place sofas, cupboards, beds into those spaces, and you can actually get a feel of what this is actually looking like in your actual room, which I think is a great example of how this is now being used in practice. Another company I've recently been involved with is Rolex, and they have developed an app that allows you to try on a Rolex on your wrist. So you basically can use an AR app, so again use a tablet or your phone, to then see what the different models might look like on your wrist. So you can try them out, you can switch the models, you can switch the sizes to get a real feel for it. And you can see how this is pushing online sales, because the only reason you would go to a jeweler is to try them on, to try the different sizes to see what they look like, and you can now do this online. Even a better example is the glasses retailer Warby Parker. So they have started online. They always thought about what is the difference between online sales of glasses and real shops. They now have lots of shops as well, but they wanted to compete online initially and make this a big differentiator. So they thought, actually, what is happening in the real world is you go into a shop, you can then get some advice where someone might tell you these are the kind of glasses that would fit your shape of your head, and then you can try them on and then you buy them. The problem is that the range is usually very limited, and you might not have someone that can give you really clever advice. So they are now have this taken online. So if you have an iPhone 10, for example, that has the face recognition capability, so it uses basically 30,000 dots, invisible dots, to create an infrared image of your face. So you now have a complete print of your face, and they can use augmented reality and virtual reality and artificial intelligence to now recommend glasses to you. Say, these are the kind of glasses that might fit your particular shape and your style. And then you can use the camera in the app to try them on. So you can virtually try them on in augmented reality. You can look at yourself and you see these glasses, and you can switch the models, you can switch colors. And for me, this is leading edge. The 4th example, very recent, is Nike. They basically sell sportswear and trainers, and what they wanted to do is they wanted to have this ability for people to order the right size of trainers, because if you order them online, you're never quite sure will they actually fit me or not. So what they did is they designed an AR app where you basically use the app, you point this to your feet when you're standing there with just socks on. You position them correctly in the app, and then it will measure your foot size. And this is a bit like going to a proper fitting. When I take my children to have their school shoes fitted, they will measure the width and the length of the shoe, because it's important, obviously, that they have the right shoes for their age. And the app can now do exactly the same. And so this then the app will then recommend shoes that will definitely fit your shape and your size. So when you order them online, you know that they're going to fit. So for me, they are 4 really interesting examples. So if you are selling anything online, I think it's worth thinking about how AR might change this, how you can deliver better services to your customers to really drive business performance. This is something I do for a living. I help organizations understand how digital trends are transforming and reshaping their business models. So if you want to learn anything more about this, head to my website at bernardmar.com, where you can find lots of articles on AR, practical examples, but also on all the other current technology trends, or subscribe to my channel here, where I again produce videos every week on some of the latest, most interesting innovations around technology.